Today on the Hopefulist, it's time for a break. What favorite is back at McDonald's and the latest audience for the band Kiss? It's Cocktail Friday, y'all!
Welcome to the Hopefulist, a daily talk show hosted by veteran broadcaster Wendy McClure. Join Wendy each day as she shares her life lessons that transformed her from perpetual pessimist to the ultimate hopefulist. The perfect morning show to get you caught up on the day's top stories while sharing insights that will lead to positive transformation and bring out the hopefulist in you. For more inspiration, visit hopefulist.com. And now, here's your host and hopefulist, Wendy McClure.
Good morning. It is Friday, October 4th, 2019. Happy Cocktail Friday. It is day 22 of Got to Get on Ellen. Got to upload another video. I have been slacking this week. It has been a very busy week. My sister is in town. We're getting ready to leave for vacation on Monday. So I will be pre-recording my podcast, so there will be one waiting for you every day at 7 a.m., as there always is. I will not have the normal news of the morning and such, but I will be covering a blog post every day. These are blog posts that I have already written from way back 6 months ago, before I had started doing the podcast. I had written a bunch of blog posts that I never got to cover in the podcast. So that is what I will be doing for all of next week. So just know when you're listening to me telling you how to live your greatest life, I will be doing just that in OBX. A very exciting time. I put up a couple of pictures of the last time I was in the Outer Banks, one of a sunset and one of a sunrise. So check those out on the blog post today. Some big news for McDonald's fans. The McRib, it is back starting on October 7th. You can get the McRib once again for a limited time. Now, people are obsessed with the McRib. I don't know if I've had one of them since I was a child, and I don't even know if I had one then. Honestly, they just look disgusting to me. I don't find them to be visually appealing in any way whatsoever. And honestly, I cannot go to McDonald's without getting a quarter pounder with cheese. It's like sacrilege. How do you get something else at McDonald's other than the best burger in the entire world, the quarter pounder with cheese? Now, occasionally I will get 2 cheeseburgers if I have to drive while I eat, because it's just a little too messy to eat a quarter pounder while you're driving. But every once in a while, and I really hate to eat while I'm driving, and I've always been pretty good at that because, again, it goes back to, savoring your food, savoring the moment. And I used to do that. I used to eat all of my fries on the way home. And then when I got home, I was so sad because I had no fries left and I really didn't remember eating them. So I started doing that, making a rule to never eat in the car unless absolutely necessary. I might steal one fry when I'm closing up the bag, but I don't eat the fries on the way home. I had a friend one time who said the fries are only good in the car. You have to eat them in the car. I disagree. So every once in a while, if I'm driving somewhere in a hurry and I'm absolutely starving, I will stop by McDonald's and get like 2 regular cheeseburgers and eat them because they're easy to eat. But you want to sit down and enjoy your meal. This is why you shouldn't stand while you eat. This is why you shouldn't be doing things while you eat. You shouldn't be driving while you eat. Now, I have gone to McDonald's for breakfast. I love their hash browns, but other than that, I'm really not crazy about McDonald's breakfast. But I have gotten recently their oatmeal. It's really good, and I'm not really an oatmeal fan. I eat oatmeal because it's better for you. I mean, and I'm sure this oatmeal is not good for you. I'm sure it's packed with sugar, but they have like apples in it and raisins, and it's really good. So that's always a good, more healthy option if you're going to be at McDonald's for breakfast. But if you are a fan of the McRib, It is good news for you. It is back starting on Monday. I'm not sure for how long because they are always back for just a limited time. So keep that in mind. Now, Kiss, the band, it seems they are going down under. Literally. Well, not them, but their audience. They are hosting an underwater concert in Australia, and that is what one of the band members said. We are giving new meaning to the term down under. 8 people will go underwater to a tank to view the show with sharks surrounding them. Yeah. You got to turn around to your fellow concert goer and be like, yo, you got a light for my cigarette? Yeah, it's a shark. So the band will stay above water, and then they will be broadcasting the show underwater. And they're saying that with the tone and such, that it will attract the sharks. So this is for people that want to have sharks as company. I, not so much, would not be interested in that. So I'll keep you posted. I'll see how this concert goes. They said it's first come, first serve. It's only like $54, which seems a little insane to me because a regular concert is $300. So, yeah, they're, I guess you're going to have to get up way early because only 8 people will be allowed to go into this viewing tank. So, just when you think you've seen it all, you haven't. I don't know if Kiss is the right band for sharks. Maybe they should. Who sings Baby Shark? Maybe that would be a better band. Baby Shark. Okay. I'm going to move on to my topic. Enough of this crazy silliness. It is Cocktail Friday. You know how we love Cocktail Friday here at the Hopefulist. So I posed the question yesterday. Would you prefer beer, wine, or mixed drinks? Now, I have to, a couple of people gave some very funny responses, but I have to say the first person to give this response just literally cracked me up, and I just couldn't stop giggling. I was just like, that's just so funny. Jane wrote, yes, please, to all of them. So, and then, other people went on to do the same, but that just really struck me funny, and I just couldn't stop laughing when I read Jane's response. Yes, please. Michelle did much of the same, wrote D, all of the above. Carmen said mixed drinks. Melissa said beer, wine, or bourbon. Depends on where I am and how I'm feeling. Denise says depends on the day or what I'm doing. Michelle says I'll have one of each right now. Kathy said all, and then a thinking emoji. Liked that one as well. Eleanor says wine with Italian and mixed any other time. Karen says yes, bring them all over here. It has been that kind of week. I am sorry to hear that, Karen. I hope the weekend is better for you. You will get to see my girl Tucker if you are in the right place at the right time over the weekend and all of next week, and that should cheer you up because, man, oh, man, is she the cutest thing ever. Melissa says almost always mixed drinks. Beer at a sporting event. Dawn says mixed. Malibu Bay Breeze, here I come. Laurie says mixed drinks for me. Lauren says mixed drinks. Jim says beer with a side of Miller Lite. Where's my girl Tracy for this one? My girl Tracy who says everything with a side of Michelob Ultra. She'll chime in eventually, and she'll be like, Michelob Ultra with a side of Michelob Ultra. Kim says late night, it's going to be vodka. If it's an easy night, I'm just going to go with wine. Rose says beer. Gigi says that Friday night is pizza night at our house. We have a cocktail while we're making the pizza and then have wine with the pizza. My favorite easy cocktail is pineapple-infused rum. I love when people give you ideas and recipes. Put pineapple cores in a mason jar. Fill the jar with rum and let it sit for about a week. And coconut LaCroix. Easy, low-calorie, and very delicious. Now, since she brought up LaCroix, I have to bring up the fact that somebody said that when I asked if you wanted Coke or Pepsi, and I thought it was some kind of seltzer water, but apparently it is some type of alcoholic drink. So I'm not the alcoholic that y'all think I am. I don't know about all of them. Of course, I just don't drink that. There it goes from Gigi. Now, Mandy says, I'm a vodka or rum kind of girl. Marcy says, toss up between wine and mixed drinks. Julie says mixed. Denise says, I haven't had a drink in a while. I think I need a few. Megan says, all of the above. Haha. Mary says, whiskey. Amy also, yes, please. I will take all of them. Kathy says, all of the above, and thank you. Joe says, I will have a beer, please. Connie says, oh, crap, I thought today was Friday. Retirement will do that to you. Then she wrote wine. I hope she had a glass of wine last night since she would need it since she thought it was Friday. But if you're retired, does it really matter if it's Friday? Does it? I don't know. And Sarah Jo says, a little of each. So there's some of your favorite adult beverages, as I like to call them. And I hope you are gearing up to grab one a little later on today, since it is Cocktail Friday. It's been a little bit of a long week. Not too terrible. Not too terrible. I've been very busy. We are preparing for our trip to the Outer Banks, so that is the subject of my blog for today. Refresh, renew, recharge. And I'm even going to throw in a relax in there. I had that quote actually posted on my bathroom wall: relax, renew, refresh, or in some sort of order. When I lived in my condo, it's nice to think of a bath and refreshing yourself in this context, but you need to do it for your life as well, not just your body. We all need a break now and then. That is what vacations are for. A chance to get away and experience new things, a chance to relax and just be, a time to unplug and do whatever you feel like with no schedule. So we are heading to the Outer Banks on Monday. As I've said, my brother and sister-in-law get a house there almost every year and graciously invite us to come along. Now, the bonus this year, my sister is also visiting, and it will be her first time there. And I think she is in for a real treat. I obviously love the beach. I already live in a beach community, but it's nice to see other beachy-type places. And OBX is great because it is a completely different experience from the Jersey Shore. You can take your dogs on the beach. You can drive on the beach. You can indulge in an adult beverage while on the beach. Now, with the house that we stay at is right on the beach. And I love falling asleep with the slider door open a bit to hear those waves crashing. It is my favorite way to fall asleep. We always bring a ton of food and eat like we are marathon eaters. We bring games and cards and spend a lot of time making fun of each other. We come up with catchphrases that will become part of our normal vernacular during game time. It's where we came up with, "How now, brown cow?" stemming from Trivial Pursuit. We came up with pecan pie during a rummy game one time. I'm not sure how. I know we were talking about When Harry Met Sally when she says pecan pie. We also refer to whether we are in a quandary or a quagmire when it comes to having to discard something during a game of rummy. Now, obviously, a quagmire is much more severe than a quandary. So I will wake up early every morning and see the sunrise from the deck of our house or even the living room if it's chilly. Big, huge windows give you lots of viewing. There will be long, leisurely breakfasts and moving outside to hopefully soak up some sun. I'm seeing a little rain in the forecast. The beach is just steps from the house. They have a pool, a hot tub, a garden-sized tub with jets, and I have been saving a bath bomb. Thank you, Marnie, for this trip. They even have a pool table. We don't usually play pool, but maybe we should do it this year. There will be plenty to do, but the great thing is we don't have to do anything at all. They have a hammock that my husband has been talking about for months, so I hope it is still there. He's been dreaming about the long naps in the hammock. He's even asked me about getting some new music to download for his hammock tunes. So we will make time to go out and eat and enjoy some of the local flavor. There is usually some shopping involved as well. We stay up late, and I at least get up early. We will see who the rummy champion will be this year. It's usually a toss-up between my husband and my sister-in-law. But my sister is in the mix this year, so we'll see what kind of skills she has. We typically just start a game and keep playing until the time we pick on the last night. My sister-in-law has come back from being more than 600 points behind to win the whole thing. We have gone as far as, I believe, 7,000 points in one ongoing game.